really special product. This is a brand new Formax FD 6104 low volume folder inserter from Whitaker Brothers. I want to give you a tour of the machine, I want to show it to you how it works, and then we're going to go through the pros and cons and what I personally think of the machine. So come on closer and let's take a look. So operation is really simple. We've got a generously sized touch screen right here and all of the jobs that we have programmed into the machine, and there aren't many that it's capable of doing, but they're all programmed in here. So we're just going to choose the job that we want to do, which is called 2 sheets, which I've already created, and now we're going to load the machine. We take all of page 1 and we drop it into the top hopper, and then we hit that switch to lock the hopper. Then we take all of the second page and we drop it in the hopper that's behind it. Now I know you can't see this, but there's no magic happening here. It's just putting the stack of paper in and we're gonna lock it. Now we're all ready to go except for the envelopes, which go into the rear. We're gonna fan them a little bit like this, just makes the machine a little bit cleaner in its delivery. And now that everything's loaded, we just hit the start button. The machine's gonna make some noises and we can walk away and watch it do some folding and inserting. Now I'm gonna stop it so I can show you what we did. We've got our envelope right here. We used a windowed one. We are capable of hitting windows. And inside the envelope, we have our 2 documents, both folded and inserted together, ready to have postage put on them and sent out in the mail. Save you a whole lot of time. So right now I'm going to give you a very quick tour of the touch screen. This is not meant to be a training because every folder inserter we sell anywhere in the contiguous United States is going to have a local service technician that can take care of a lot of these tasks for you. But here's how we program a new job. We hit the new job button. Now it's asking our envelope type. It can either take a number 10 or a 6x9, or we've got some other special measurements available too. Now it's going to ask if we want the machine to seal or not to seal the envelope as it passes through. One of the features we haven't talked about, it has an envelope moistener in the last stage, so if you want the envelopes to seal when they're stacked, it'll do that for you. So we're going to choose seal. Now we've got sizes of paper. We've got letter, legal, or we've got custom sizes. It does have limited tolerance for special size paper. One thing you do want to keep in mind though is that this machine is only capable of doing a C-fold or a half-fold. So that is going to be a limitation for you, but the good news is we're able to hit most windows. So people generally don't care what it's folded like when it's inside the envelope. We're just going to choose letter. We've got automatic and manual feeding type. Automatic is what most people are buying this folder inserter for, but there is something called a manual mode. That's where one of the hoppers will open itself up and we can drop up to 5 sheets of paper into it at one time to be folded and inserted into an envelope all at once. We'll talk more about that feature. I'm not a big fan of it, but it does exist. And right here we've got the second feeder. So there are 2 sheet feeders, one for the first page, the second one for the second page. You can use one or you can use both. And in this case I'm going to say we have no second page. We're just going to use the first sheet feeder. And then finally, we've got an enclosure type. So this is a business return envelope. Typically that's going to be a number 9 envelope, but again, we have some limited flexibility to put other things into an envelope using the business return envelope hopper, which is located in the back. But in this case, we're going to choose none. And finally, I already told you it can only do a half fold or a tri-fold, and so the only option based on the paper size that we're working with and the envelope size is going to be a letter fold. So the good news is it already knows that for us. Alright, so now it's going to allow us to press 1X to create an example, and the value in this is to be able to tell, did we get our address into the window if applicable, or did we miss? And we have a little bit of ability to move it up and down a few millimeters, although at the end of the day, if it's outside of the scope of the window of the envelope, you're just going to have to move the location of the address. And that is a really brief tour of the new job creation function. So this has been the Formax FD 6104 folder inserter from Whitaker Brothers. Feel free to give us a call, send us an email, find us on social media, however you want to get in touch with us. We're the experts on this equipment. We can sell it, we can service it, and we give you lots of advice. Thanks for watching.